8 News starts now with breaking news.
Thank you for joining us for 8 News at 6. I'm Gretchen Ross. We are following several breaking stories for you right now. First one in Petersburg, where police are investigating an infant's death. Details are limited at this hour, but investigators do tell us they responded to 7th Street near Patrick Street for an unresponsive baby boy earlier today. We'll bring you more details as soon as they come into our newsroom. Of course, stay with 8 News for updates on air and online.
8 News starts now with breaking news.
Thank you for joining us for 8 News at 6. I'm Gretchen Ross. We're following several breaking stories for you this hour. The first out of Russia, where at least 41 people died when a plane burst into flames on the tarmac. This is a look at video from the scene. Thank you for joining us for 8 News at 11. I'm Gretchen Ross. We're following several breaking stories for you right now. The first coming to you out of California. We're following breaking news as well. We've learned the victim in Thursday's death investigation worked at VCU. 53-year-old Suzanne Fairman was the operational administrator for the alt lab at VCU. Officers went to her home on Tanglewood Road near Cherokee Road around 11 o'clock for a welfare check. They hope someone with any information into her death will contact them. The medical examiner is working to figure out how she died. If you know anything that happened to Fairman, please call Richmond police. And in Texas, the stepfather of a missing 4-year-old girl has been arrested and charged with her disappearance. Malia Davis has been missing for a week. I want to warn you, this information may be hard to hear for some. Thank you very much, Kirk. Fans are thrilled about tonight's Final Four matchup. They've taken over several spots in the city of Charlottesville, including the historic Paramount Theater, for a free showing of the game. And that's where we find 8 News reporter Aaron Thomas. He's gathered around hundreds of happy who's. Hey, Aaron, how are you? Thanks, Nick. In Storm Tracker 8 tonight, storms move through central Virginia today, leaving lots of rain. We're giving you a live look at our radar right now and also a look through our rockets landing camera this Saturday night. But things could look a little differently for Mother's Day tomorrow. Storm Tracker 8 meteorologist Travis Michaels has the latest with the forecast. Are we done with the rain, Travis?
No.
Okay.
No, not.
In the Storm Tracker 8 Weather Center, and Travis, you were actually telling me you actually used to work in the Davenport, Iowa area. You're used to the flooding out there.
Yeah, I actually have my old co-anchor.
Right.
She lives right on the Mississippi River. She's been underwater. Her house has had water on the lower level for the last like 40 days straight.
Wow.
So like consistently dealing with a lot of flooding out there. Obviously thinking of those guys. We're dealing with some issues here on the East Coast, not nearly as bad. Which is
exciting.
Yeah, it'll be awesome. They're playing really well right now.
Yes. Good to get some Richmond Kickers highlights in as
absolutely.
well. Love it.
Rain held off.
Yeah.
That's right.
See you tomorrow.
We'll get more of that forecast for tomorrow when we come back.
For Storm Tracker 8 weather in the first 8 minutes. 8 News starts now.
We start tonight with a train accident that severely injured a 54-year-old man. This is out of Richmond, and this is video just into our newsroom of this incident. We're not showing video of the man actually being hit, but we are showing you the moments leading up to it. You can see he drove onto the train tracks and got stuck there. Then the train comes barreling down, hitting him. 8 News reporter Nick Canigliaro spoke to a witness, is in the digital center now with all the details. Nick, what did you find out? Storm Tracker 8, a city in Iowa is partially underwater following several storms. Take a look at this video. This is out of Davenport. A levee breached along the Mississippi River earlier this week. City and county, you said.
Exactly, yeah.
That's all that matters.
Delicious.
That's right. See you tonight. Much, Nick. Turning now to Storm Tracker 8. Here is a live look through one of our weather cameras. What a great skyline. I'm telling you, our cameras are the best. It's like a picture-perfect postcard right there. We did experience a little bit of clouds, a little bit of rain this morning, but man, is the sun shining right now, Travis. Let's get the latest on the forecast.
Well, looking quite.
And thank you for joining us for 8 News at 6. I'm Gretchen Ross. We start tonight with a story 8 News first broke earlier today. The quick actions of a Chesterfield police officer saved a baby's life inside of a Chick-fil-A off of Coger Center Boulevard. This was last night, and that's where we find 8 News reporter Nick Canigliaro after he spoke with the parents. Nick. Assembly pledged to donate more money to Virginia colleges and universities. UVA will receive more than $5 million in additional funding from the state. And attorneys for Adnan Syed say they are petitioning the Supreme Court about his murder conviction. Syed got a life sentence for murder and kidnapping of his girlfriend. This was back in 1999. Maryland's appeals court denied a new trial for him last month. Also new, it's been 20 years since the massacre at Columbine High School that left 13 dead. Today, the community came together to remember the victims. ABC's Clayton Sandell has a look at how that tragedy in Colorado changed so many lives. And Richmond police are looking for the driver they believe hit a woman overnight. This happened around 2:30 on Fairmont Avenue in the city's East End. Officers say they found a woman with severe injuries lying in the road. She's at VCU Medical Center and bound to Storm Tracker 8. Here's a live look through one of our weather cameras this Saturday night. Nice shot there of the Richmond skyline. We've had some sunshine today, but clouds off and on, as you can see. We can see some clouds kind of rolling in there right about dinner time for you on your Saturday. It's a different sight compared to yesterday as tornadoes and storms made their way through the area. We want to check in now with J.R. Tucker High School alumni took one final walk around the campus before the building is demolished. Soon the building will take it.
Yeah, not a bad looking work week out there.
All right, we'll see you at 11. In the meantime, head to our website, WRIC.com. Download that app.